Hey gang, it's Bortone. Welcome back to the Video Bunch. I am thrilled and excited to have my special guest, Nika Stewart, here today. Hello, Nika.
Hello, Lou and friends.
Thank you. Where in the world are you these days? I see your doggy Bix fooling around.
Yeah, he's I am visiting my parents in Florida, so their dog Bix is just kind of feels needy and wants to be near me all day. So,
Yeah, that's totally fine. I have what I call Velcro pugs that just follow me everywhere.
aw, so
But
cute.
today we're here to talk about short form video because you are my guru when it comes to short form video and TikTok and all that fun stuff. So I know the story, but tell everyone how you kind of immersed yourself into the world of TikTok.
Yeah, thanks. I was really I by accident got into TikTok like many adults in 2020 when
Hmm.
we were all kind of stuck in the house and needed some entertainment. For me personally, I was going through at the time of lockdown and the height of COVID. I was also going through cancer treatments, and right before lockdown, I had gotten a breast cancer diagnosis. And so I had a double mastectomy, and then I had to go through 5 months of chemotherapy and then 6 weeks of radiation. And so while the rest of the world was hiding in their houses, I was lucky enough to have lots of places to go, visiting doctors and having treatments. And it really did feel a little bit like a blessing,
Mm.
uh, because number one, I wasn't having the same worries as the rest of the world. I was having
Yeah.
different worries, but but it kind of felt like an adventure to me.
Mm.
And so I started I knew that number one, I wanted to look back on this. I knew that next year I would want to look back on what I had went through. And also I needed something to kind of a creative outlet. I needed
Yeah.
something to take my mind off the days where I was feeling crappy and sad. So I entertained myself by making little videos.
Yeah.
And that really was my purpose at first. And suddenly the videos were getting seen by hundreds and then thousands and then hundreds of thousands and then millions of people. And I realized, oh, other people want to see like the entertaining parts of going through something like resilience and
Mm.
optimism going through a tough time, especially when the whole world was going through a tough time.
Yeah.
So it turned out that what I was doing was entertaining and helping other people and making them feel better about themselves. And that's when I got obsessed with short form video.
That's amazing, and you really put a silver lining on something really tough. And I guess the other thing, because you kind of blew up, which we should mention, is that I think the best part about TikTok is that literally anyone can see it. If I go to Facebook, oh geez, I've got 500 followers, and three of them are seeing this. So how does that work with the algorithm? I mean, literally anybody in the world can see your TikTok.
Yeah, so it's one of the funnest things about short form video. It started with TikTok, and of course, then it's moved to all the other platforms copying TikTok.
Yeah.
But what the exciting thing is that you can have 10 followers,
Hmm.
but and like you said, like I post something on Instagram or Facebook, and a tiny percentage of your connections may
Right.
see it. But what TikTok does is they look at the video and decide who they think might like it. And it's
Hmm.
not necessarily your followers. In fact, it's whoever they think might be interested. So it could be 100 people who are not following you.
Yeah.
And if those people like your video and they tell TikTok that they like it by watching a high percentage of it, by
Mm.
saving it, by commenting, by share, all of the notes to TikTok that someone likes your video. So
Right.
TikTok sees people like this video, let's show it to more people. And that's how videos go viral. You don't need a lot of followers. You
Mhm.
just need to put out something that people like. And
Yeah,
then TikTok wants to show it to more people.
yeah. But and you also being, though, very creative and fun and like I said, taking something that's not fun and putting a nice spin on it. So what was the first video that you went viral and what was your kind of reaction when like, "Oh my God, a lot of people are watching this?"
Yeah, that was kind of fun. I put out a video. What happened was I noticed that I had just lost my hair.
Mhm.
And I noticed that I was doing things that, like, I forgot that I
Oh, that's
lost
right.
my
Like,
hair.
yeah, yeah.
So I had very long, full hair.
Mhm.
Like, that was who I was. That was my identity. Big, long hair.
Mhm.
And one day I put on a t-shirt, and then reached behind my neck to pull out my hair like I always do. Because, when anyone with long hair knows, you put on a shirt and then you have to pull the hair out from the back of your shirt. And I did that, and I thought it was funny. The third time I did that, I was like, what? I'm still pulling, and I have no hair, but I'm still pulling my hair out of my shirt, my phantom hair. I wonder what else I'm doing, because
Mhm.
that's kind of funny. So I put a little, I think it was a 16-second video, and I called it things I still do because I forgot I have no hair. And
Mhm.
I put on, like, I showed myself putting on a shirt and pulling out nothing.
Yeah.
I showed myself going to wash my face and opening my drawer to grab my headband because I can't
Mhm.
wash my face without a headband to pull my hair back. So a few things like that. I posted it, and then I went to sleep.
Right.
And the next day, there was something, like, I opened up TikTok and it looked like there was a glitch. Like,
Yeah.
it said 99 plus engagement, and then I looked at my page, and I knocked on my I luckily I was living at the time with a TikTok expert, my 14-year-old daughter.
Yeah, those are the experts. Yep.
So, so I knocked on her door in her bedroom, and I said, Ellie, what went on? I went to sleep with 200 followers and I woke up with 3,000 followers. And she said, oh, you went viral overnight. And I said, oh, okay. And she said, you should do a part two. That was the language of, like, that changed
Mhm.
everything for me, because it reminded me that she was saying what I always say to people is,
Mhm.
look at what's working and
Mhm.
do more of it.
Yeah,
And so when
double
she
down
said,
on the success.
yeah, so she said, do a part two, because that's what on TikTok, people like, if some people like something, do part two.
Yeah.
So I thought about it for about a week, and then I did, part two of things I'm still doing. And I
Mhm.
found even more things that I was still doing. And that's the video that went to, like, millions and millions.
Wow.
And now on YouTube, has about 170 million views on
Oh
that
my
one
God, that's
video. So
crazy.
part two did
Yeah.
even better.
But that's a good point. Like, did you share your TikTok video to YouTube after it was done?
So interestingly enough, at the time I didn't, because YouTube did not have shorts yet.
Shorts, right.
So YouTube Shorts is their version of
Mhm.
TikTok. So in case anyone knows, by the way, short form video, because I think I assume everyone knows what that means.
Yeah, right.
But short form video, typically it is a vertical video
Mhm.
under 60 seconds.
Yeah.
So it's vertical so that it's the shape of your phone, right? People
Mhm.
watch and they scroll on their phone.
Yeah,
Um, and it started as under 60 seconds. Now some of the platforms allow more than that.
right,
Um, but when you say short form video, you typically mean under 60 seconds.
right.
You can go up to 90 on Instagram now, and Instagram Reels was
Mhm.
the first platform that copied TikTok and had their version, then YouTube
Yeah,
Shorts. So
right.
my videos were going crazy viral on TikTok.
Yeah.
And when YouTube came out with Shorts, I put them there. I didn't put them there as shorts. It was like new. And
Mhm.
this is what's kind of interesting. I wasn't putting videos on to go viral or to grow
Yeah.
anything on YouTube, but several people and some media at the time were like, can we see your videos? Where can we find them? And I
All
thought
right.
by putting them on YouTube in a folder, like in a playlist, it would be
Yep.
the easiest way to share them.
Mhm.
So it was kind of an accident that YouTube picked a few of them up
Yep.
and they went viral. They have the TikTok branding on them, which is something I would recommend not doing.
Right.
Do not put the branding of one platform onto another. They don't like that. But I wasn't doing it for any reason except to just show people, like, have a place for people to go.
Yeah.
And that's when I realized, oh, people do want to see things on YouTube as well. So then I created a whole system for going onto
That's
YouTube.
awesome. And one of our other video bunch guys, Hanny Mora, who's a mutual friend, he does that repurpose software. So do you use that
Yes.
to send your TikToks to? Used
Now
to?
I do. So yeah, I
Mhm.
use Repurpose to go from TikTok to YouTube Shorts.
Yep.
And once in a while I do it. Yeah, so I have it connected to Instagram Reels,
Mhm.
Facebook, LinkedIn. I put things on. So yeah, it's so simple with Repurpose.
That's awesome. And you mentioned obviously the short form videos are vertical, they're very mobile centric. Do you
Mhm.
do pretty much everything right on your phone, or do you shoot other stuff as well?
I would say I can't even remember not using the phone in the last few
Mhm.
years for videos. When I've done, except, I'm sorry, when I do live streams or long form videos,
Mhm.
which by the way, the way I got started with videos and growing my YouTube channel when I first started was by learning from you, Lou. So I learned pretty much, I can have you to thank for all of my delightful success on video
Well, I
because
think the student has become the teacher because now I'm
I
learning stuff from you.
in some areas, yeah. So you're still the YouTube growth expert. So I mean, I started my channel by learning, taking one of your courses, learned to start a YouTube channel. Then when YouTube Shorts came out, that's where I really grew
Mm,
because it turned out that that's where my excitement or my creativity goes to the short form videos. So for
mhm,
short form videos, 100% of my videos are created on my phone,
mhm.
which means that if you're waiting to get started because you need all the right equipment, it's a lie. You have
Right.
the equipment already.
Yep, yep. And the other nice thing is that, TikTok has all the fun filters and features. You don't really need a lot of third-party software. I mean, it's all on the phone. And then you do mention one editing tool I heard you mention the other day that I have to really dig into, which is CapCut. So you can
Yeah.
actually go and edit your videos with that.
Yeah. So if you're recording in TikTok, you want to use the TikTok editor, which has over the last year or two, even
Yeah.
very recently, it's gotten really uh very functional and a lot of
Mhm,
great things. So you can split your scenes, you can add you can zoom in, you can change the speed, you can
mhm.
add filters. So the TikTok editor is really terrific. But I also like using CapCut, which is a free phone editor. So
Mhm.
you record your video on your phone on your regular camera and then
Yep.
put those videos into CapCut and there's a lot of extra things you can do in CapCut and then save it and upload it to TikTok.
Awesome. So you
And you
don't
can
need,
then upload
yeah,
it
you
to
don't need a
anywhere
lot of
else too.
equipment. And I think that's cool because a lot of people don't do video because of editing and software. Like, oh my God, I've got to have iMovie or Adobe Premiere. It's like, no, phone, CapCut, boom, go.
No. Yeah, and it's so super simple. And you don't have to do editing if you don't want, because some of the most viral videos are people just being themselves, being
Hmm.
not perfect. I mean, that is actually one of the requirements of getting a video seen by
Yeah.
a lot of people and loved by a lot of people. Do not
Hmm.
be perfect. Be yourself, be your imperfectly perfect self,
Yeah.
and just get out there and share yourself.
Exactly. That's awesome. And as far as we talk short form and all the platforms have a little bit different lengths. So how long now can you go on TikTok if you wanted to? Is it 10 minutes?
Well, if you're recording on TikTok, you can go up to 3 minutes, but
Yep.
they do allow you to upload a video up to 10 minutes. I
Wow.
haven't seen a lot of that, or though
Yeah.
the trends go back and forth. I think TikTok has wanted to be more of a video platform, so they wanted
Mm,
long form videos to go there as well. I am still at this point seeing 3 minutes being the maximum of what we typically see
yep.
in the platform. And the viral videos typically are the very short ones, like
Mhm.
under 30 seconds
Yep.
max. But some great videos that are up to 3 minutes now for businesses where you actually share, you
Wow.
really share some good value and
Mhm.
people want more from you. And so they click your link and they go to your website and now they become a lead for you.
That's awesome. And I think you mentioned that because I took your TikTok course. Is it still the case that the sweet spot for TikTok is about 16 seconds?
It is, but it's changing. And right
Mhm.
now, I mean, I don't know when people are going to be watching this, but the trends change a lot. And right now with the holidays,
Mhm.
it's confusing because TikTok is sharing a lot of ads. And
Yeah.
so many videos are getting seen less, but some are getting seen a lot. So I have seen some 3 minute videos doing even better than the shorter ones right now. because people are looking for just good value.
Yep.
Sometimes, like right now in the holidays, and then yet next week, maybe people are going to go back to just wanting to be entertained and mindless.
Hmm.
But yes, 16 seconds, it seems to keep coming back to that. So even
Yeah.
when it changes, it often seems to come back to 16 seconds being the sweet spot.
Cool. And then, how do you typically get your TikTok viewers to your other platforms? Or, basically, okay, I got all these viewers. What do I do with them now?
Yeah, that's such a good question and very valuable. One of the ways is to, and it's just obvious, is to have really good value. And value does not mean sharing expert tips. It
Right.
may, it doesn't only mean that. But if people fall in love with you, they naturally want to swipe over and look at your profile and want
Hmm.
more from you.
Yep.
And so you do want to have good links on your profile, and either
Yep.
you can only have one link, but you can have a link to a page with many links if you
Hmm.
want. Um, and you can saying, "Hey, go swipe over and click my links,"
Hmm.
is not the best way to get people to swipe over and click your links.
Yeah.
You do a call to action is valuable, but it has to be totally related to what you just said. So if
Hmm.
you give such value, maybe the value is you made people laugh, and then so you may say to them, if you love laughing, come on over to my profile. Or if
Yep.
it's you just gave a tip that helps me lose weight, if you want more tips to make this even easier, come on over. So it has to be completely related to the video you just created, your call to
Right.
action. And then have people make it really super simple for people to click something, and either get to a page where you can get them to opt in. Um, you typically, like on any of the platforms, it's not easy to get people to just click a button and take out their credit card.
Right.
So you want to get them to opt in for something and give you their email address.
Hmm.
And then you need to build a relationship. The biggest issue is the biggest challenge, and the biggest
Yeah.
reason why people are saying video doesn't work for me is even when people are watching their video, they are not following up. The
Hmm.
sales happen off of the video.
Right.
And even after people opt in, the sale doesn't happen until after that. You
Mhm.
need to do building of relationships. You need to reach out to people. You need to see how they're doing. You need to ask what they need. You need to have a real relationship and be human.
Yep.
And that's where sales happen.
That's awesome. Yeah. And again, you can get a lot of people sort of at the top of the funnel, but you still have to do the nurturing and the trust and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Video is the way to get I love that you said that, because it's like in order to sell, you need to know who to sell to. So
Right.
video is the way to attract the right people, but it's
Hmm.
not the way to sell. You need to
Right.
do the selling afterwards.
Excellent. So much good stuff. Thank you so much. Let me ask you one other question, which I guess is probably sort of the elephant in the room specific to TikTok. We're starting to hear rumblings of like, bans and government can't use it and this and that. What do you think is ahead for 2023?
Yeah, and I wish I had an actual crystal ball, but I have to say that in 2020 we heard these rumblings as well,
Hmm.
and it continued to grow. In 2021 we heard a few things and people saying, "Oh my God, should I get off? Should I go
Yeah.
somewhere else?" And it continued to grow. My suggestion is don't put all of your eggs in one basket. So
Hmm.
have other places, which is why you do want to take people off of the platform and have
Right.
them come to your house. Because TikTok, we're renting. It's like a
Hmm.
rented space that the landlord can take away from you at any time.
Yeah.
So get people to come to what you own, your owned home, which is
Yep.
your email list, your website, like what you own, so that you can then reach out to people. So don't decide I'm only going on any platform.
Yeah.
Have other places so that you can continue to contact people. But I think TikTok is going to continue to grow, and what we've seen this year is that it's not just for kids
Right.
entertaining and dancing anymore. It is
Hmm.
doing really well for grown-ups in business to
Hmm.
attract paying clients.
Right.
So, and it's about entertainment. It's not about selling.
Hmm.
Entertainment sells. So
Yeah.
we've
That's a
learned a
great
lot
point.
from that.
And again, with any of these platforms, like you said, this is their real estate. We're squatters on YouTube and Facebook, and Twitter could go away tomorrow, or may go away tomorrow. So yeah,
Yeah,
don't put
yeah.
all your eggs in one basket, and send them to the real estate that you control, your website, your mailing list, which is a really good point. And then finally, I have really noticed the trend of the demographics really becoming more of a mass market, which it seems like a lot of these start with kids. There was a time when my twins were like, "Dad, don't go on TikTok. That's
Right.
ours." Right? But now it's pretty much, the ages of across the board.
Totally. And if you go on TikTok and you scroll and you find things that you enjoy, you're going to see more of that. So
Right.
if I am on TikTok, if I only look at my TikTok, I would say to you, well, it's only adults in business who are like entrepreneurs who are
Yeah.
helping other people. That's the only people on TikTok because that's all I see. And
Hmm.
if I said to my daughter, "Have you seen this video?" She'd say, "I've never seen that video." Like she sees a completely different news feed than I do because they do show the algorithm is really good at showing you what you like.
Yeah.
And which is so great for us to know, which is why you go on there and you speak your message and your niche, and TikTok will then show it to the right people.
That's amazing. So I have to stop doing pug videos because all I see is pugs, pugs in my feed.
Yeah,
Pugs, pugs, pugs.
good.
So
That's good.
it's fun. Well, thank you so much for sharing. This has been really great and really helpful and lots of value bombs. Is there any other one piece of advice that you'd give folks when it comes to short form video?
I think the biggest piece of advice that I would share is that you are already ready to explode with short form video. And if you've been waiting, whatever excuse you have is just throw it in the garbage because there is no reason not to do short form video. Click record on your phone and just record a video and then decide to put it up on TikTok and see how it goes.
Cool.
Many times people will get like the biggest results from their first video, which gives them the confidence. So just get out there. I know that's not like a very specific, concrete, technical piece of advice, but
Hmm.
the reason most people aren't doing more video is they feel like they're not enough of something, but you are. You are
Absolutely.
completely perfectly enough for short form video and ready right now. And by the way, the only way to feel more ready is to do it not ready. And then you'll
Exactly.
start feeling more ready.
Do you have a course? I've taken your awesome TikTok courses and short form video courses. Do you have a course coming up or anything that's evergreen that folks can find?
Uh yeah, I do. I mean, I have the viral video intensive, which
Yeah,
is
I'll put
for
that in the
TikTok
link.
and other shorts.
Hmm.
Um that's right now. It's evergreen because we keep adding. Anytime there are changes, we add some videos and new
Hmm.
trainings and tutorials, and so you have access to that forever for the life of the program.
Awesome. I'm going to put that in the link below. But in the meantime, what's the best way for folks to find you?
Well, certainly go on TikTok. It's Nika Stewart Shine. And I'm still very big on Facebook. That's where I chat with most people. So come
Fantastic.
find me. Let's be friends.
Thank you so much, Nika. Like I said, it's so great that you're doing so well with all these gazillion views. I wish you nothing but continued success, and thanks for sharing your wisdom with us.
Thank you so much and happy holidays, everybody.